When I was 7 years old.
That early?
Yeah.
7?
Yes. Because it was just like, I just knew, like.
7? What was I doing? Like, did I even know how to change my own pamper yet? Like, it's like 7. All right. Oh yeah, I was 7. I'm sorry. But at 7 years old, you knew you liked women.
Yep.
So what is it about a woman you like versus a man?
I like body. I think a woman is beautiful. I'm just more attracted to females. And when it comes to men, it's just like they're like ashy.
Okay. Well, I know I didn't put no lotion on this morning, but I mean, am I that ashy?
No,
okay.
Like,
okay.
I mean ashy, but they're like too.
What?
I don't know, bralette. Like I don't like stuff. I don't like 6 packs and.
You don't like that. You don't like muscle. No. Okay.
Unless it's my muscle.
Okay. Okay. So you prefer that over a man.
Yeah, I just.
What is the worst thing someone has ever said to you about being gay?
Oh, that's nasty, or stuff like that. I really don't.
Have you been called a dyke, a
Yeah, I've been called dyke, but I didn't get bothered by that. Like,
have you ever had a boyfriend before?
Yes.
Okay.
He got cheated on.
Okay. Okay. I hope he's not watching this. Okay.
I had a couple actually back in 9th grade. I was dating some boy named Paris. Also, I was dating some boy named Deshaun. And
were you sexually active?
I was only sexually active with Paris. But he was a virgin.
Okay.
And I wasn't. It was my second boy, so just like that's why when I had sex with him, it was just like he's a virgin, so maybe I gotta try something new. You know how boys like now, even now, they hit it and quit it. We had sex, it's like I hit him and quit him. Like I didn't want no compensation. He'll hit me up, and it was just like leave me alone. Like I'm not interested. I didn't like it. No feelings. I wasn't mad if I heard about
if he watched this. Oh, okay. Let's listen to that a little more. I don't think
he knows me.
Okay, all right.
Know me. Okay. I did it with like 4 boys to make sure.
You had sex with 4 boys.
Yes, and at the time I was just like, this is not right. I don't like penetration. I don't like being touched by a man.
Okay.
Like ew.
So penetration is a no-no. That's a no-no, right?
That's a no-no. First of all, I don't like penetration.
Okay. Okay. What? Okay, so you do not like being penetrated?
Nope.
No.
Not
okay.
at all, and I tried it to make sure.
Okay, so you've been penetrated before?
Yeah, I've been a couple of times.
Okay. But
I didn't like. I had to make sure because if I was gonna be gay, I was gonna be gay. Most of the girls I dealt with in high school wasn't really gay. I made them, and to this day, they all was just gay for Ari. They would never date another female.
You consider yourself a man?
Yeah.
You say you think like a man. Okay. How does a man think?
Oh well, this generation,
okay,
we tend to like do things. See, I said we. You know?
Yeah.
We tend to. Do
I was gonna
things
point that out, but I would let you finish.
We tend to do things that we wouldn't want our females doing.
Okay,
you know
like our sisters, our mothers.
Yeah, like we would go to clubs. Girls go to clubs. I'm saying we would sleep around with different women.
So you've slept around with different women?
Yes.
How many women have you slept with? Let's get the calculator. Wait, do I got my phone on me? Okay, let's break it down. How many? Do you need a minute to count?
I do. I probably don't remember half. So I'm gonna say from starting at 16 to 20. I'm 20 years old. 21 different women.
21 different women you slept with.
There was like a couple that I had. Like most of them was like at least.
So
17 of them is like one night stands.
One night stands.
Like at least 17.
Okay, so 17 women were probably one night stands.
They were.
Okay.
They were one night stands. I was doing this while I was in relationships with actually somebody serious. I was only faithful to one girl, like 2 years straight.
So do you think that's the isms of a man is that he's promiscuous?
He's not gonna settle down with somebody unless he really wants her. Like, but I think in this generation.
So is that the reason why you consider yourself
No, I consider myself
a think like a man?
Man, because I do act like them, but I just consider myself a man in general. I like everything I do we probably wake up and do the same thing. The only thing is that I can't get up and pull it out and feed, but we probably do the same thing. What's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Yeah, I use the bathroom.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. If I had pizza that night, I may be a little constipated. So, it depends. But mostly, yeah, I do number one.
Let me think. Okay, what do I do that females don't do? Well, I use Axe just like you do. I know you use Axe.
No, I don't use Axe.
You don't use Axe?
No, I use Dove. I hope I'm not feminine. But yeah, I use Dove. Fuck, it's Dove. I use Dove, bitch. I got the whole set. I got the set. I got the Ari. I got the set. I got the deodorant. I got the soap. I got the set. I got, yo. They come in my house, be like, yo, what you live with your mother? No, that's mine. Something wrong with that.
Well,
but, okay. All right, but you use Axe.
I use Axe. I use cologne. I wear hats.
Yeah, I use cologne too.
Stuff like that. Like,
and what about your appearance?
My appearance?
Why do you decide to dress more like this versus a female?
Because I can't wear dresses. It's just not my thing.
Do you feel
I don't
pretty?
like showing. I feel handsome.
You feel okay. You feel handsome. What is handsome about you? You think when you look in the mirror, you say, "I'm handsome because
this dimple is number one."
Okay.
I love this dimple.
Okay.
Every time I'm in pictures, I make sure that they get the dimple. Like,
okay,
this is my good side.
Okay,
So I got one dimple.
Okay.
So my personality is just. I love who I like.
Are you insecure about anything? About your physical appearance?
Yeah, just like I wish I was more, muscular.
Muscular.
Yeah.
But you don't like muscles, but you prefer to have
me. I don't like muscles on females.
And what else?
And I just feel like I'm a little out of shape.
Why do you think some people aren't as confident? Rather be a woman or a man?
The top number one answer is definitely family. Grandparents especially. They from
a different era.
And especially I think the hardest thing is like either if you're the only child or if you're the only girl or if you're the only boy. Because like I'm my father's only girl. He would never see me pregnant. He would never see me get married to a man. He would never walk down the aisle and give me away. Well, he can, but it's different. And since I'm the man, he's not going to be able to give me away. So it's just like...
I know, since I'm the man.
Yeah.
Do you think all gay men, all gay women out there should come out?
Yes, there's nothing to be ashamed of. It's not. It's who you are. Don't be the whole Christian thing, I believe in God. Whatever. It's just certain things, it's just certain his sins, I think outside the box,
So do you think being gay is a sin or no? No.
I think God's gonna love you regardless, and if they say God knows, this is my theory. God knows everything. If He knew I was gonna be gay, why not? I'm in the stomach. Make me to a boy. My mom is a Christian.
So is she against it?
She's not against it. She tells me every day, it's a sin.
It's a sin. Do you believe it's a sin being gay?
No.
No.
I don't. So it's just like she accepts it. Like she met my girlfriends. She went my girlfriend. She knew of my last relationship.
How many girlfriends did you introduce it to?
I only had, I would say 3. Like she knows about 3 of them, but she only physically met one.
How come throughout you could never be faithful to just one female? How come?
I was young, and then I think it was bullshit relationships between my ex Shalisa and between Monaja. I just felt like I was playing the game with both of them.
Would you consider yourself promiscuous?
Yes. Shalisa was my main girlfriend. Monaja was a side. And then when Shalisa left, Monaja became my main for a while because Shalisa had went into jail.
So Monaja was just what? Just sex, basically?
In the beginning, yes.
She was just sex.
But Monaja is the first girl I know that really had feelings, really loved me. She was crazy about me. But I just didn't see myself with it. Back to where I was living at, Queensbridge, everybody just sit on the block and you graduate from high school, you would get stopped in the middle of it was big in the projects.
Was it?
Yeah. And me going to Flushing, when I was going to Flushing High School, I went to 2 classes. I went to Global.
In high school?
Yeah, I went to Global because I love Global.
Mm-hmm.
And lunch, if that's even a class.
Mm-hmm.
And,
no, it is. Trust me, I had an 8+ in lunch, okay? Food was nasty, but the entertainment I provided was really good.
The school in Flushing, like, they don't, it's either you make it or not. Like, they don't go the extra mile to
help you.
Yeah, and at the
so
time.
At that time, you felt it was impossible to.
And plus, I just got put into, like, special ed classes because of my anger. I would get mad fast, like, if a teacher talked to me disrespectfully, I'm going to talk disrespectfully back. That's how I was raised.
Did you graduate high school?
Yeah.
You did?
Yes.
And was that a sense of accomplishment for you?
Yes, it was. Me getting out of special ed classes and going into regular ed classes was also an accomplishment. The little things. I got put in special ed in 8th grade. In junior high school.
For the people that don't know what special ed is, what is special ed?
Special ed is basically you have a learning disability. You need a small class. You need, you can't be surrounded by so much people because you don't focus. Well, it's like different disabilities. The disability I had is like I focus more when teachers explain it slowly and visually. I'm a visual learner. And like a small group where you could just, I kind of like being in a small class because you get to know the teachers more. The teachers was very nice and like.
Were you ever embarrassed that I'm in special ed?
No.
Did you ever feel ashamed? Why did you get fired from McDonald's?
Why I got fired from McDonald's? Well, what happened was, it was just like, I got hired first of all, I got hired for bullshit. It wasn't fair to everybody else, but it was fair to me because it was me. My friend Dominique was working there, and the female manager, was interested in girls. Dominique, of course, mentioned me because it's me. And I went in, filled out application. She interviewed me. I flirted with her a little bit, and I got the job. My grandmother got sick in the hospital, so I had called them, and I'm like, oh well, out of a few days out of the week, can I get afternoons because
off?
Yeah, not off. Like, can I come in later? Cause I still was gonna come in. Can I switch with somebody? Can I come in later? Because my grandmother's sick. So the lady tells me, she was like, you're not on the schedule. You're never here. And I'm just like, but I explained to y'all what's going on. So y'all gonna fire me because my grandmother's sick? And it was just like, that wasn't the reason. Because a few weeks later, Dominique got fired. They fired every black person. There's no black people that work there anymore.
Really?
They fired Dominique and her two other friends. Those black people work there. It's all Spanish people now.
So do you think it's because of racism?
It was a race car because when they was talking Spanish, I wasn't understanding them. So they was like, she's definitely not on our side, so she got to go.
Wow. So you and all the other African American people had to go.
Yeah. And I was so mad that I still to this day haven't went back to McDonald's to pick up my last check. I was just like, keep it. I don't even want to go there because there was no reason for me to lose my job. It's crazy. I smoked more out here than I did back in Queens.
Out where?
Long Island. It's like cops don't bother you out here, so you could smoke outside and you could. But so I started doing it with my ex, the one I was with for 2 years, and her sister, which was.
So would it be an everyday thing? Like
it was everything. It was almost an everyday thing. First it was every weekend, then it was every day.
How old were you the first time you tried weed?
Probably 15.
15 years old.
Yeah.
And you tried it with people.
My cousin, and my old friend.
When did you realize I'm addicted? I'm an addict.
When I moved out here and I was doing it with my ex.
And it was every single day.
And when we broke up, I was doing it with her sister even more. Because me and her sister was like best of friends. So I was doing it with her a lot. And like we would do it, and it was just like, weed really eases your mind.
Were you one of those people that overused?
I would say yeah, because at the time, I didn't have the money like that. So when I needed money, it was gone. Now, I do it when I can, when I have the free time.
What do Harry look for in a girl? You gotta tell the world, not me.
She has to be black. She
that's
be
your
Spanish.
That's your preference.
That's number one. I had a dark skinned girlfriend before. I would prefer brown skin. I'll be happy if I get a brown skinned Haitian woman.
You never thought you were gonna graduate high school?
No. when I was living in Queensbridge, you know, I just thought that it was impossible for.
Why?
Because I'm living in the hood, you know, all you see is.
He's the worst.
Okay, wait a second. All right, wait. Let's retake that. Okay. Okay. All right.
That was funny.
We're gonna retake that.
You know, I did training or whatever, and at the time.
Like, oh, focus.
Okay. All right. I'm trying.
Just edit that out.
Yeah.
So I did. They taught me what I had to do.
Yeah.
So then,
Yes. Sorry, it's just okay.
a couple of weeks went by. I was working.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Okay.
A couple of weeks went by, and I was working at McDonalds.
Wait, what's so funny?
Okay.
Look at Danny.
Oh man. Okay.
I'm
All right.
because-
I'm trying. All right. Let's go.
A couple of weeks went by,
Yes.
and I was working there with Dominique. Some days I was full time because she was at Nassau, so like I wouldn't really see her. But every time we used to go, stop.
All right. I'm trying something. Is it something about you that